Alrighty guys, so it's currently about 11:30 when I'm filming this video on the East Coast, and I'm not sure when you're going to be watching this video, but as of now, the markets are all in the green. Well, the Dow's pretty much at break even. That actually might go red here in a little bit, but currently the S&P's up 0.3%. Same with the Russell. We have the NASDAQ up 0.9%, and we have the VIX, let's see here, up 0.4%, as gold and silver, they're down. Silver's down 0.7%, and we have gold down 0.1%. And let me see here what crypto is doing right now. Let's see, yada, yada, yada. Come on, come on. Bitcoin's currently at 20,300. Ethereum's at 1090. We have XRP at 32 cents. So with that being said, let's just dive into the video. We're going to break down some stocks in this video, 3 in particular, and a bonus one at the end. And all of these stocks, in my opinion, are very oversold. Some of them are literally in free fall mode, and I want to break down kind of what I'm looking out for in these stocks moving forward. So with that being said, let's just dive right into the video. So like I mentioned, all of the indexes are in the green right now, and what I want to focus on mostly in this video, and of course we're going to talk about the stocks in a couple of minutes, but when it comes to the overall markets here, SPY and Triple Q, we got to look at this 5-day 15-minute chart. Look at what's going on here. What we're noticing, and by the way, this is SPY right here. What we're noticing is we're struggling right at the highs from yesterday, and although we are above the highs from 2 days ago, we're struggling at the highs from yesterday. Like I said, those highs were right around 378. You guys can see that. And today, if I pull up the intraday chart, SPY hit around 378, and that's where since that point it's been selling off. Now it's at 375.50. So we're noticing an ascending triangle, guys. That's what I'm seeing here on SPY. Although we are struggling right now at 378, we are holding higher lows, and we have been over the past couple of days. So I do think SPY could ultimately break out of 378, and if it does, into the 380s, there could be more upside. If I pull up the 4-hour chart, you guys can see we could start moving 395 towards that 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart. That is very possible. And you guys can see the same thing on Triple Q. This is up 0.9% right now. It's moving above the 50 moving average on the 4-hour chart. And if it breaks this point at about 288, there could be upside towards 295. Let me show you guys here on the 5-day 15-minute. We're seeing an ascending triangle just like SPY. Look, we're making higher lows. We have been the past couple of days, but the past 3 days, we failed around 283 to 285. So if this takes out 285, 286, there could be a breakout from there, and maybe this little relief rally that we've gotten in the markets could continue. And do I think overall the bear market is over? Absolutely not, guys. I think at some point we're going to be coming back down, and whether that's in a couple of days from now, later today, tomorrow, I have no freaking idea, but I do think we will be seeing more volatility, number one, and more red in these markets. But we shall see, what's going to happen here in the short term. As you guys can see, we tried breaking out, but on the intraday chart, you notice how Triple Q's been selling off the past, 10, 15, 20 minutes roughly, 30 minutes. Same thing with SPY. So we're clearly seeing selling pressure at these resistance points I've mentioned, and we got to see if we break out of there later on today. We shall see. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. And now let's talk about some stocks. Number one being, let me actually pull my list up. I forget what number one was. It's Caterpillar, guys. Ticker symbol CAT. This stock is getting massacred right now. It's down 4% on the day, and mind you, the markets are up. So we're seeing a divergence here, with Caterpillar stock. And on the 4-hour chart, you can see this thing is down from $230 just 2 weeks ago. Now it's at 180. These stocks, guys, a lot of stocks are so volatile these days. It is unbelievable. Caterpillar's in a bear market in just 2 weeks. It is down 23%. So at this point, it's a falling knife. It's in free fall mode, right? So keep that in mind. This could continue moving down. But at some point, we are going to get a relief rally, some sort of snapback. Currently we're at 180. And mind you, we were at 180 last time things got very ugly in the end of February during that massive sell-off. We double bottomed at 180, and then we ended up ripping all the way to 220 plus again. So I'm not saying we're going to bounce here for sure, but whether it's at 180, 175, 170. At some point, we're going to get that consolidation and a rebound. And don't be surprised if the rebound we get takes us back towards 195, 200, maybe even higher. So I really like Caterpillar here, but we have to be patient because, again, it has not confirmed the breakout quite yet. So keep that in mind. The second stock here is FCX, which is Freeport-McMoRan. I think they got downgraded by some company. Let me see here. Well, Morgan Stanley adjusted their target from 39 to 30 bucks. They have an equal rating, so I don't think they got downgraded per se, but the price target for the stock got cut, and that kind of just accelerated the sell-off here because this thing was already selling off. Then we got the price cut from Morgan Stanley. Now it's down 5% on the day. So this clearly is a free-falling stock as well. Just like Caterpillar, it's a falling knife. Here we have an inverse, or rather a regular head and shoulders. I'm so used to talking about inverse head and shoulders, guys. Here we have a regular head and shoulders. It played out. We have a death cross under the moving averages. So at this point, how much lower could it go? Sure, it could go a lot lower, mid-low 20s. That's possible, but I think, especially because the RSI is screaming red, we're down 32% in just the past 20 days. I think we're going to get some sort of snapback towards those moving averages being anywhere from $30, $32, $35. You know, that's where I think FCX could be going. And again, like I mentioned on Caterpillar, same thing applies here. We have not gotten the confirmation of the breakout quite yet. So keep that in mind, guys. We have not gotten that confirmation. So before we dive into the next stock, make sure to get your free money from Moomoo. If you haven't done so already, you get 10 stocks, each up to $2,500 with a $100 deposit. And you could also get 6 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All of those free stocks are linked down below, guys. And just know if you use those links, you get some free money, and it also helps out the channel. And I do appreciate you guys as always. And with that being said, let's dive into the next stock. And at the end, we're going to go over a bonus one as well. So the next stock here is CrowdStrike, which is up 5.5% today. And this is not the most oversold when it comes to the RSI, but if you look at overall how much it's come down over the past couple of months, even the past couple of weeks, it is very oversold. Look, $300 is where it was back in November. Now it's at $175. It is down 40% from that point, and from where it was in the middle of April, $240, it is down a lot as well. It is down about 25, 26%. And notice what's going on right now. Like I mentioned, the stock's up 5+% on the day, and now we're officially taking out not only the highs from yesterday. We are now above the 180 and the 50 SMA on this 4-hour chart, clearly bouncing, off the bottom of the channel. And there's way more upside based on the chart here. This could be going 190. $200 towards the top of the channel here. So I really like CrowdStrike. So I'm actually my alert's at 190 right now. I'm going to bring that alert down to $180. If you guys take a look here, let me replace that. Roughly around 180 is where this stock struggled earlier in June. So if we take that point out, I have no doubt in my mind there's a good chance it could start moving towards the 200 level. So CrowdStrike, CRWD, I really, really like it here, guys. And the bonus one, if you stuck till the end, let me know in the comments, guys. I appreciate you. As always, the bonus one, which we recently talked about, I'll be honest, and you probably remember. If not, here we go. We'll talk about it right here. It's Palantir, ticker symbol PLTR. Palantir is up 4% today, and I just wanted to do an update because it's making steam towards a very big resistance that I'm watching very closely, because if it breaks this point, there could be even more upside. So Palantir is at $9.40 right now. It's up 4.2% on the day thus far, and it's currently almost noon on the East Coast, right? And if I show you this 5-day chart, what you're noticing is a breakout. We took the highs out from yesterday, the day before. We're at a multi-day high. And if I pull up this 20-day chart, you guys are going to notice we're actually taking out the highs from earlier in June as well. This is great. And if we get a push clearly past 950, which we haven't done so yet, but if we do, which could be coming later today, tomorrow, next week, I don't know, but if we break 950, there could be a breakout towards, and especially $10, I'm thinking $12.50, $13, especially if we get some sort of extended rally, which is in the cards still, guys. Nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. And I think I mentioned this last night on YouTube, or maybe that was on Patreon this morning. I make Patreon morning videos exclusively for my top tier members. Link down below if you guys want to join. I forget where I talked about this, but it seems like sometimes whatever the herd believes is going to happen, the opposite happens. So now that everybody thinks we're going to see more red, who knows? Maybe we do get an extended rally, which is possible. You know, I'm open to seeing that, even though I think we're going to see more red. Who knows? I could be wrong, and who knows? We might get more upside. And at that point, Palantir, $10, $12 stock. Very possible. So those are the stocks I'm watching right now, guys, and I guess that's it for the video. If you all enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and I check my analytics, guys. A lot of you who watch the videos, you are not subscribed. So if that's you, yeah, I'm looking at you. Make sure to subscribe, and feel free to join my Patreon if you want all my buys, sells, morning videos, call-outs, everything I'm doing. That's on Patreon, link down below, or you can go to stocksarefast.com/Patreon, and don't forget to get your free money, 10 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit, and 6 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All of that is linked down below, and just know, guys, it helps out the channel a lot, and I appreciate you as always. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.